Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fabulous episode of the Gridiron Glory here with Will and Tad. Today, we're talking about the Atlanta Falcons and Washington Commanders in their Week 17 matchup in Washington on Sunday night football. Jayden Daniels and the Commanders, they go on, they get the overtime win, they clinch their playoff berth, and they put the Atlanta Falcons in a world of hurt. Jayden Daniels goes out there 24 of 36, 227, three touchdowns, an interception, sacked 5 times. Also, 127 rushing yards for the rookie phenom, the likely rookie of the year. Um, so with that being said, in his first year as a starting quarterback, in his first year in the NFL, Jayden Daniels will be starting a playoff game. What's your take on the season he's had so far?
Well, I would definitely rank him the best rookie quarterback in the league right now. And it's an incredible season. He has lived up to all of his hype, all of his potential. He went out here, I mean, even the 16 carries for 127 yards, he went out here and, just led this team to a victory.
Yes, that he did. They did what they could. Brian Robinson Jr., 13 for 60 on the ground. Olamide Zaccheaus, 8 for 85 and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns from the seasoned veteran tight end Zach Ertz, 6 for 72 there. So, yeah, just a very solid day for the Washington offense. And, of course, they get the ball in overtime and they go win the game the way they do. So it wasn't as great of a start for Michael Penix Jr. in his second career start for the Falcons after they chose to bench their starting quarterback, Kirk Cousins. So you go to the rookie here and you're hoping you can lead your team to the playoffs. So you get 19 and 35, 223, a touchdown, and interception. You get off to that shaky start, and then he rebounds quite nicely. And in fact, they get up to a 17-7 lead at halftime. But just in the end, I mean, just Washington, they made more plays at the end of the game when it matters more. Bijan Robinson had the 2 touchdowns. Drake London, 7 for 106. Kyle Pitts actually caught a touchdown pass, something that he hasn't done enough throughout his career. But yeah, I mean, they just go out there and they didn't quite have enough. And also losing the coin toss in overtime, that didn't help for sure. But just with that being said, I mean, Washington, they get the rolls their way and they make the plays, they make their own luck, and that's why they're going to the playoffs. In Atlanta, they need a lot of help.
Atlanta can still win the NFC South, though, Tad.
Yeah, so like I said, they can still win the South. They need some help. They need New Orleans with their backup quarterbacks to beat Tampa Bay. So we'll see how that goes. That's a rivalry game. And then of course Atlanta needs to take care of business against Carolina. But I mean they put themselves in a world of hurt here with the way they played the last several weeks.
I mean, this was a really good game of football. It was very exciting and came down to the wire. I was very entertained by it. Sunday night, it was a great display of Sunday night football. Absolutely.
Yeah, a great display of football. Jesse Bates, phenomenal for the defense. 1 sack, tackle for loss, 12 tackles overall, and he also got a quarterback hit out there. Caden Ellis, a big interception. Quan Martin, a big interception for the Commanders, sort of got them the momentum rolling. And honestly,
I would like to ask you real quick though, where would you rank Matthew Judon amongst linebackers in the league?
Yeah, I mean Matthew Judon, he was a great pickup for the Falcons this offseason. And he's just going out there having a healthy season. 5.5 sacks, 39 tackles. I mean, probably not quite putting up the numbers he would hope to see, but I mean, you can just tell he's been a force out there. He still, even though like it's not showing up statistically, but he's going out there and doing his thing.
Absolutely.
One other thing I'd like to mention, it was very unfortunate for the Falcons that they didn't have Young Wei Koo out there as their starting kicker. They had to go to Riley Patterson, and then he misses that field goal at the end of the game. So that is why it went to overtime. So it's really important to get your right kickers out there.
Absolutely. So, yeah, a very good win, Tad, for the Washington Commanders. And like you said, they're going to be playing the Cowboys, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
They're
they'll
playing the
be
Cowboys.
playing at Dallas. If they win that game, they will have a pretty good chance to be the 6th seed. If they lose, they'll probably be the 7th seed. So
I do
they have
think
a
that
little bit
Michael
to
Penix
play for.
Jr. really came out here and, did what he could to fill in his role, given what he was asked to do. And he
Yeah,
did the best he could with what he had.
yeah, did the best he could, and of course they'll be playing the Panthers at home next week, must-win game. So we'll see if they can finish on the right side in that one. Yeah, if they lose, they're eliminated from the playoffs. So that is kind of where we are with these teams.
Yes, absolutely. I
So
didn't really
yes,
have any final thoughts or takes on
yeah,
Falcons and Commanders.
thank you all for watching the Gridiron Glory. Please continue to like, subscribe, and follow along throughout the new year. Thanks for watching.